And I'm the crazy is like welcome to BAM Theories. We got some trailers lined up today. Shots of whiskey. Well, Horace back. Bren.
I'm in.
I'm Mike. I mean Black Widow.
Damn, Ma, you ugly. So yeah, we're BAM Theories, and today we have some trailer thoughts, reactions. We're gonna watch a few trailers with you guys. So don't worry about spoiler talk. We usually do a lot of spoiler talk, but we haven't seen the damn movie yet. Still a trailer. Nothing to spoil. Unless you're spoiling yourself with the trailer because you don't want to see what happens in the movie, in which case, what are you even doing here?
You know what I'm saying? Listen, they want to know.
True.
They want to know.
You want to know. They're probably just going to mute this and just look at our faces.
You know what I mean? Watch us do stupid shit. You know,
Hi.
I'm just here for amusement. You know what I mean?
I'm here because it's court mandated. What?
I'm here
And
because of this finger right here.
So yeah, it looks like another trailer for Black Widow has recently dropped. And I think this might be the final trailer for the movie. Comes out in July 9th.
Yep, July
Did I
9th.
get that right? July. Boom, boom.
July 9th.
Off the top of the dome.
I've lived a lot of lives
Pigeons.
before I was an Avenger. Before I got this family. I made mistakes choosing between what the world wants you to be and who you are.
That was a sad ass scene right there.
We have unfinished business.
Who is that?
Mephisto.
That's Florence Pugh.
I'm not talking about the actress. I'm talking about the character.
That's Florence Pugh, daughter of Pepe Le Pew.
I want to say that. I want to say what? That's her sister, no?
Yeah, they came from the same program, which made them assassins. So they're sisters without being sisters. I
Oh,
personally thought it was Taskmaster. I thought she was going to be revealed to be Taskmaster during the movie, but there appears to be a scene here where they're being chased by him.
Yeah.
So kind of
And
blew my
she's
theory.
in Hawkeye, the series.
I didn't know that. Oh, okay.
what was that?
I'm sorry. We had our orders and we played our roles.
It wasn't real.
Oh, their mom.
Bring her home.
Put your seatbelts on. She's such a mom.
I like how they changed scenes there.
One thing's for sure.
That was a crazy transition what they did.
I'm done running from my past.
Oh, I loved it. I love that guy as a villain, especially when he goes up against like fighters like Black Widow, because this dude he could just mimic anything that you do. Anything you do a kick, he's gonna do that same kick, probably even faster.
So it looks like during the trailers we can pretty much gather that he's going to be fighting like Black Panther, Hawkeye, Black Widow, Captain America because I saw a shield. Who knows who else?
Well, he does go against all those guys. I mean, granted, if you really look at it, they're not like overpowered people. So he could like mimic their things, go against them because he has like abilities.
Yeah, but
That ability
it's
to
kind
like
of like
mimic the fighting.
it's kind of like she's going against the Avengers. Every
Yeah, you're right.
character of them with just her and like two other people.
which is crazy. Like I really want to see how this movie ends up being resolved because you're fighting against someone who can mimic all these great fighters, and he's not just going to be able to mimic he or she because we don't know who Taskmaster is in the movie. So not only can they mimic these fighters, but he Taskmaster is able to do it with such fluency that he's on par with who he mimics. So he might not be the same strength as, let's say, Steve Rogers, but he's gonna be able to use that shield just like Steve Rogers.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, oh yeah.
And it,
And
right,
like
it
it's
seems like
almost
she went
instantly.
back, right? Like
What was that?
it seems like she went back, like after Infinity War, and then because she said, "Oh, we always have to go back to see."
Yeah, so I think this takes place between Infinity War and Endgame. So within that 5 year span, we're gonna get to see a lot of what Natasha was doing. It turns out that it wasn't Steve Rogers, but Natasha who was more of the glue that was holding the remaining Avengers and superheroes together. She was the one who was doing like these weekly checkups and making sure people were on task and figuring things out. So she kind of became like the mother of the Avengers. So we're gonna see her handling her past, and maybe this is gonna be before she adopts that role. But you're gonna see the idea of family to her because when she did die in the end game, they were asking like, "Is there any family we can notify?" And they're like, we were her family." So we're gonna see that, what I guess the idea of what family means to her that's gonna be realized in this movie, which I'm excited. Black Widow should have gotten her own solo movie a long time ago. I'm
Should
not
have been
complaining
part of
that it's
the.
coming out though.
It should have been part of the whole one of the beginning stages. She's
Well,
been in
Yeah,
this thing for
I think
since
it's
the beginning.
supposed to be though. I think it's supposed to come out like over a year ago.
it was supposed to start the new phase, and in theory it still is. We've been lucky to have two TV shows come out before that are kind of kicking off phase 4. But as far as the whole storyline and how it ties in, I think this movie is going to be the big, like, aha, this is how phase 4 like really gets kicked off. I think that's what we're going to end up seeing. It's not just going
Yeah,
to be a simple story of Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff.
yeah. I
We're
wouldn't be
going to see some
surprised.
things that lead into bigger pictures happen in this movie.
I wouldn't be surprised if that fills in some gaps for sure with the other movies too. I'm sure
Yeah.
I wouldn't I'd be surprised because she shows like parts of almost everything, all the way
Yeah,
back from when she was with Stark, for just the beginning, from like a bodyguard, all the way up until Endgame. She's gonna be showing, and then she's gonna go against this guy, Taskmaster, in between this. And you see more than one instance where they're fighting. So it's gonna be he's
Oh
definitely gonna
yeah,
be
it's
going after her somewhere. So what's you got to see? He's got obviously he's got the tools, he's got the technique that he's gonna do to kick her ass, looking like. But we'll see. See, he's definitely not gonna lose this.
these scenes seem like a Captain America type scenes. Like sliding down the building and like big scale.
Ask,
yeah,
ask.
a lot of some espionage, but a lot of big battle sequences, and I think this is just gonna be a fun movie. I've been saying this for the longest for them to release it on Disney Plus during the whole COVID thing. I'm happy that they're finally doing that. I mean, yeah, you can go choose to see it in movie theaters. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. I definitely don't mind spending the $20 or $30 to rent the movie because when I go, my entire family goes. So I end up spending like 15, $20 to pop on a ticket anyway.
Yeah.
So if you tell
No,
me all I gotta
movies.
do is spend $30 and I can watch it, yeah, I'm all over that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got. It's gonna come out, isn't it? Oh, is it gonna come out on Disney Premiere? No.
both.
Disney Premiere, Disney Plus or Disney Premiere, and then you can go to see it in movie theaters July 9th.
I mean, is that a difference? Oh, the Disney
No,
Premiere.
so Premiere is like an option through Disney Plus. So when they release a new movie, you have to pay a little bit extra to see it. So I think the last one we did was maybe what was it, Rava and the Last Dragon, or what, I think that's the name of the movie. And we spent like $30 and you can rent it for like the day or for like 24 hours. And yeah,
$30.
so yeah, $30 rental, kind of expensive, but if you think about it, if you're going to the movies, you're going to be spending $20 just to get into the movie theaters because movies in New York, expensive. You spend $30 just to get into the $20 to get into the movies. Not to mention if you want to buy snacks, you're going to spend the money at the movie theaters anyway.
Yeah, you're not going alone either.
Yeah,
You
and
know
for me,
you're
it
not
just makes
going.
more sense because
But
when I
there's a
go,
reason though you're gonna spend money. It's for the big screen and sound.
okay,
You know.
You gotta go in.
But I get it though.
You gotta go.
I'm
You
like,
you gotta leave your cave, your man cave, and go see it in theaters. No, I knew
No.
it. You see
No.
exactly. I knew it.
if he didn't leave his man cave to go see 4 Hour Snyder Cut, he's not going to go for Black Widow.
I really wanted to too.
Ooh, wow.
I really
would be
wanted
one.
to.
You would be one of those that would sit in the theater for 4 hours. I would never.
Yeah, why not?
I have not done that in so
All right,
long.
bro, if you think about it, how long was Endgame? Like 3.5 hours, right?
Exactly.
I
I
saw
still
that.
did for Endgame.
I saw that on Disney Plus.
What? I picked up my wife and kids from the airport because they came in from Ohio, and dropped them off home to drop their stuff off, and we went immediately to the movie theater to see Endgame.
Yeah, you guys dedicated. Even though that was definitely worth going to see in a movie theater, but
Like
I
I
still
won't.
see clips of that, and it's like,
Yeah,
still such
it's
an epic, especially the ending. It's just an epic ending. They all come back together to kick this guy's ass. It's just epic.
it's
But
everyone. I think everyone had their moment fighting against Thanos, and then just that big epic like end scene right there.
yeah,
For
man.
me, it was Cap picking up the hammer that did it for me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everybody.
Oh, he flipped him with that hammer, man. That was amazing. Flipped him, but he still came back like it was nothing. This guy came back like he never gets really hurt. That's the one thing I didn't really like about Thanos too much. But
Hey, he's a
and
mad
even
titan. What can you say?